With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Able to hit his target Lamb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Marcus May. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Murray. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He'll get this underneath to Bell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
On downs.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing, but in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll go underneath here to Drake. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Well, I'm sure you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
On the tackle.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Ready?
3rd and long, it's Herbert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Running for the shotgun with Dre. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We're scoreless after 1. On 2nd down now, it's Drake fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, DJ Hayden. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with a tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, Murray. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. Not much there, only a yard. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, they'll throw in Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Parker. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to... Stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Made by Joe Hayden. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Tackled at the
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun now from Murray. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Murray escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Forced out to his left. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here's Berrios. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Titan football.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches in.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Herbert. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Set on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just...
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Terrence Brooks with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
32-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Herbert give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. 3 yards there to begin the third quarter. They also lead by 3 points. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's good.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but will stay right where